Hello, welcome back to the Prehistory Girl YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be looking at the only clues we really have to understand our prehistoric ancestors, the art they left behind. A time before writing, before civilization, and before we really knew what humans were capable of. But what does prehistoric mean? To say that something is prehistoric means we're talking about a time before written records, when no one was jotting down notes or keeping journals. No text, no alphabet, no written explanations. And because of that, we can't really know what these images meant to the people who created them. We can make educated guesses, we can look at context clues, but ultimately, it's all conjecture. But just because people weren't writing doesn't mean they weren't thinking. Long before record keeping and the advent of writing and the alphabet, humans were carving objects, painting walls, building shelters, and expressing themselves in surprisingly complex ways for people with stone and wooden tools. So let's take a look at how prehistory is divided. Prehistory is divided into three basic epochs: the Paleolithic, the Mesolithic, and the Neolithic. So let's start with the Paleolithic period, or the Old Stone Age. Paleo means old, lithic means stone. People lived in small nomadic groups, hunting animals like mammoths, reindeer, and horses. They moved with the seasons, following herds and avoiding the harsher climates of seasonal change. Early art and the human mind. One of the oldest known pieces of symbolic art is this: a piece of ochre found in the Blombos Cave, South Africa, about 75,000 years ago. See these incised lines? That means they were deliberately carved, cut into the surface. Now, they may not look like much, just a few lines, but think about this. Those lines represent an idea made into a physical reality. Like the lines of a flag, these marks may have a symbolized meaning. To track something, express identity, or simply mark presence. We'll never know for sure, but they tell us this: early humans were capable of abstract thought. This is a composite creature, part human, part animal, and a blend of imagination and mythology, carved over 30,000 years ago. Human with a feline head. This is what we call sculpture in the round. Fully three-dimensional, meant to be viewed from all sides. This is different from relief sculpture, where the image sticks out from a flat background, like this one, the woman holding a bison horn relief. Now let's take a closer look at one of the most iconic figures from the Paleolithic, the Venus of Willendorf. This little figurine, just over 11 centimeters tall, was carved around 25,000 years ago. It was found in modern-day Austria. Like many Paleolithic artworks, its purpose remains a mystery. But what was it for? Some scholars think it's a fertility figure, with exaggerated features linked to pregnancy or motherhood. Others say it represents bounty, a symbol of health and plentiful food. Another theory embodies womanhood itself, not any individual, but an abstract idea of being female. And here's something exciting. Recent research suggests this might actually be a self-portrait. Think about it. If a woman were to look down at her own body while carving, she'd see this foreshortened, rounded perspective. No mirrors, no idealized forms, just what she could see with her own eyes. This theory gives us a powerful image of female agency in art in the Paleolithic. Women representing themselves, not as objects, but as subjects. But what does this all mean? Of course, we'll never really know what she meant to the person who carved her. There's no writing, there's no explanation, just a carved idea left for us to ponder tens of thousands of years later. In my opinion, outside of stone tools, it is the earliest evidence of the human creative mind at work, of abstract thought and expression beyond survival. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we'll explore the Paleolithic in more detail and cave paintings in way more depth. So hit subscribe and I'll see you there.